Happy Halloween. Today is day 31 of Artie Fortune. You guys, I was looking for my... Oy, I'm so silly. Today's day 31. Happy Halloween. October 31st. Artie Fartober 2023. Hashtag Artie Fartober 23. I was looking for that, but I forgot that I had stuck it down. So today's our last day of this challenge. The prompt is Happy Halloween. And I thought before we would get to the Halloween, because I am going to do some painting, messy painting, I thought we would do a little flip through, kind of see where we are. Of course, I should have had this out handy, but you know, it is what it is. So, Artie for October 2023. My plan is to do a little flip through, show you what all we've done, in case you've missed any of them, and then end it with a Happy Halloween little painting. So, there we go. The cover was done with a majority of this book. I used this, apologies for the airplanes flying by. Majority of the book I used stickers from this book. I'm in a mode of using what I've got, using it up, and me and the sticker book have a bittersweet relationship. The images are beautiful. The sticky part of the sticker is not so much. So you'll see a lot of that throughout here. Anyways, so I used the alphabet stamps, stickers to spell it out. Use some number stickers for the 2023. This is our intro page, Artie Fartober 2023. This is the prompt list that we used throughout the month. And our little hashtag. Didn't do anything special with it. I just needed it to stay with this book. So our day one was Light in the Darkness. We did a bit of a painting, a scrape painting. There's a little flashlight painted here. Day two is Giraffe having a laugh. We did a little bit of collage work back here and made a little bit of a pocket. The laugh that I thought was, this is a paint chip card, and the color is aerial view. And, you know, if you're a giraffe, you got an aerial view all the time. So, anyways, that tucks there. I made a little journal card out of it, so you can write on the back. Day three is Whimsical Cat. This was a kind of an idea that I had seen on TikTok or Facebook or somewhere, where you do a little painty M and you scrape down. And I just want to play with this a little bit to see what it was all about. So I decided to play with it in here. So Whimsical Cat was day three. Day four was Sunflowers. I initially was thinking of a torn paper collage, but I ended up doing these sunflowers with these painty chips and using my circle punch. I have a circle punch, punched out circles and then punched out the petal parts and just kind of made a paper collage out of it. Day five, Out of This World. Visit to a Small Planet was from a playbill, maybe from a play of some sort. This image we've kind of made a pocket out of. It's a astronaut's hand holding a little small planet. We made two little journal cards, kind of. I guess you could write on them with the white pen, but they're gold and shimmery on the one side and black on the other side. Tuck those in there. Day six, Alternate Universe. To me, Alternate Universe is something that's real but not really. Is kind of the way I see it. So we have this big wave as our pocket or tuck spot. And if I can remember how to do this, we have a little card tucked in here. This was made out of some Trader Joe's chocolate bar scraps. It's a journal card, and it's on a floating card pocket. There's a pocket back here, kind of as a belly band, but this card tucks into this plastic scrap piece of trash there. But the back image is the big squid arm or octopus arm with a little man sitting on top fishing, which is kind of like not really ever going to happen. Day 7, Portrait of Annie. I think, from what I gather, this was supposed to be a portrait of Annie from Arty Farty Annie, who was kind of like the host of this challenge. You can find her on YouTube, Arty Farty Annie. My thought process on this, because I didn't know Annie until I come across this challenge. But my thought when I saw a portrait of Annie was Little Orphan Annie. And I kind of went with, this is the grown-up version. In her red dress still with, you know, cute little look on her face. This back page is it's from a vintage book, but there's a little bit of handwriting and it says, it has Annie in the title or whatever. So, that's that. Day 8 was churches. I'm not a religious person. I don't go to church. And so, I don't do religious type art by and large. But here locally, we used to, not so much anymore, have a chicken place called Church's Fried Chicken. And so when I think of churches, I think of fried chicken. So did a little pocket with the chicken theme, fried chicken theme. This is a journal card with fried chicken recipe on it. Day 9, the dark side. Oh, this one was went kind of everywhere with it. Yeah, it's just dark stuff. We got a pocket made out of some scraps. This was another sticker from the book. This back here is like a lithograph image type thing. There's some layered collage going on in this piece. Skinny journal card. Weird snake from the sticker book. That's where we went with dark side. Day 10 was bird. We did a torn paper collage of 3 crows. This one was kind of fun. I really enjoyed it. Day 11, under the microscope. This one was kind of a challenge and kind of weird, and I don't really even know what we ended up really doing. We just made a bunch of, I keep saying we, like there's a bunch of us over here doing this. Me and the mouse in my pocket are we, so we is in me. Anyways, these were from a science book, little cells. This background is temperature degrees Fahrenheit, which to me is sciencey and under the microscopy. And so we just kind of made this fold out journaling spot with weird little pieces to write in. I don't know. Not my favorite, but we worked with it. Day 12, Hobbit, kind of stumped me because I'm not exactly sure what a Hobbit is. I assume it's connected to like Lord of the Rings and things like that, but I don't watch that. And so I wasn't sure what to do. So I used my ABC stickers out of that book and found some that were kind of like, I got a feel for Hobbit and spelt out the word Hobbit with the trees and the nature and all that. Super simple, but we did it. Day 13 is probably my favorite page. Mushrooms was our prompt. I've used these stickers from the book. And I created little bitty journal cards. And I kind of made a poem with the word snippets. And there they were. Way back in a hole, happy as a lark, she sat in the dark. Such a sweet little thing. That's kind of what I think about when I think about mushrooms. Kind of happy doing their own little thing in the dark. I really liked this page. Had a lot of fun with it. A lot of elements going on with it. Day 14 was space. I had this Space Needle postcard from Seattle. I like it. One of these days I'll go to Seattle. I'm not too jazzed about going up in the Space Needle, but you know, it's an icon. So when in Rome, you know, when in Seattle, go with the Space Needle. Anyways, I made a belly band out of some scrappy papers, another spacey looking sticker from that book. Day 15 was goats. This background is a vintage book page. And this was made from a greeting card, 2 little goats, this little tuck spot. And I made a journal card out of Black Eyed Susans, which is what they're munching on here. And I kind of went on a bit of a thing with these. These were made out of some big illustration. What am I thinking of? Flower illustration plates. I had big sheets of them, and so I chopped them down and made a handful of different journal cards for my stash. So, because I liked them so much, I just thought it was really pretty. So, that tucks in there. Day 16 is Storm. This is image from a calendar. And we made a little flip open card for it to tuck in this painty page and some, this background is a National Geographic with the Citrusol from my stash. So that just tucks in there for Storm. Day 17, Imaginary Friend. This one was kind of fun and kind of all over the place. This was a book that I read, did not really enjoy. So here's my review, and I tucked it in a library pocket. I thought that was kind of, cute. Day 18 was Wolf. I created two little, now it's I. We abandoned we, and now we're I. Anyways, two little wolves out of origami. That was fun. Origami is a lost art for sure. This is a painty page that I used kind of as a collage. I did come back and do some black along the edges because day 19 was bleeding through. And of course now we've bled through to the black, but I'm not too jazzed about that, whatever. Day 19 was Neurographic Art. Basically you do some squiggles and fill it in. That was kind of fun. Day 20 is one of my favorites, The Girl with Pink Hair. This was kind of like a, I'm not going to say torn paper collage, but obviously a paper collage. We kind of built her hair up around her head and with some, the flowers, pink flowers and all that. Day 21, Cryptid Capers, which are like Bigfoot and Loch Ness and things like that. Kind of like monsters to some degree. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a image of Bigfoot in the trees. And so we made these two little journal cards with two little creatures from the sticker book. And they tuck in there. They're hanging out in the woods with Bigfoot. Day 22 is Colorful. We just did a colorful collage. Nothing special, with a fun little quote. Day 23 is Dragon. We did a little fabric flip. It's kind of fragile. This is some handmade paper, so it's not really sturdy, but we made it work. And then this pulls out, and you've got like a little journaling card here with Dragon on it. It tucks right in there. And like I said, a fabric flip for our pocket. Day 24, Portrait of Tom. I, again, think this has to do with somebody that's connected to the challenge. But I don't know Tom, and so we just kind of went with it and did a little pieced collage of Tom. So that's Tom, everybody. Day 25, Under the Sea. I love this big sticker from the sticker book. And so we just kind of did a little collage using that so I could use it because it's so pretty. Image from a book, bubble background, scrapbook paper, and a couple more stickers from the sticker book. I edged around them in some blue ink just to kind of give it a little bit of character. And as you can see, our sticker that doesn't stick is trying to come unstuck. Let's get a little bit of glue going on here. Day 26, Dragonfly. This was created from an image out of a magazine that I just absolutely loved. This dragonfly with the dew on it. He flips and folds into the next page, but this is a pocket. I don't have anything in the pocket, but it's a pocket nonetheless. This background is some eco-dyed paper. Again, this was a cool image from a book of a dragonfly. So we fussy cut around one side of it and flapped it over to day 27, which is Hobbit Home or Hobbit House. I don't recall. It says Hobbit Home, so I guess that's what it is. Did a little scrap collage on the top and bottom to kind of give you the feel of what area this Hobbit Home is in. And this art, I pulled it off the internet. ADJ 2021 created this little house. I think it's so cute. We cut around it. We've picked up the mouse in my pocket again. And inside you open the door and it says, "Not all who wander are lost." I thought that was a very Hobbit-ish little saying. So I was really on a flippy kick for a minute there. We got the door flapping open, the dragonfly wings flapping open. And day 28, we have What a Hoot. We have the little owl opening his little flappy wings. cutout image glued onto there was a bird on this perch. We glued the owl over it, so we kept his feet. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this is some more of the punched out circles, brown paper, with, then I cut them into petal shapes to make little feathers. So there's our little owl for What a Hoot, day 28. Day 29 is gnomes. This image is from a local magazine, Fayetteville, Arkansas, has some murals, and this one was called Gnomes. I thought it was cute, so we wanted to add it in here somewhere. We did a little tucked card here, You Shall See Wonders. And then we have a little, I'm still in a flappy kick. We've got our little flowers just flapping around. Day 30 is purple, simple little collage, little pocket using a greeting card, front and back. We made like a little journal card. There's a little journaling space down here. And that brings us to day 31, which is Happy Halloween. And I did a little bit of prep work and sketched out. I didn't do this on camera because drawing is not my forte. But we have a little jack-o'-lantern. And I saw this idea on, I'm going to try to lay this flat. I saw this idea on TikTok, I believe. There's a little artist on there doing some fun things with Halloween. I need to lay this down. Because I don't want it flapping over. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can clip it to there. Just to give us some, there we go. Yay. Okay, so I pencil drew a little jack-o'-lantern. And I have mixed some paint. I, for whatever weird reason, don't have orange in my paint stash. I kind of feel like I need to put some paper down. Not that this is a lot, but, you know, we'll just kind of to protect a little bit of the surface. We're just playing willy-nilly here with it. Anyways, so I've got a pencil drawing of a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern. And again, I saw this kind of on TikTok. I've got some really runny acrylic orange paint mixed myself. We're just going to pour that on here. I'm going to kind of try to lay us flat. And we're going to get messy. I'm a messy artist, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten very messy in that. So, this did not do exactly like I needed it to. It's not as splattery. We'll still splatter it, though. Try to, there we go, some splatters. I'm trying to cover up the handprints. Scoop this out, and we're going to kind of wipe our hands with it because we did not fully prepare. We're going to have an orange hand for a minute. That's okay. And then we'll do this. So I'm going to get some excess up. Trust the process, right? Trust the process. Of course, you know, when you see somebody else do something, it turns out cooler on their end. Oh, no. Well, we're just going with that as character. I pulled up some of the... Either that is... Yep, that's the paper that has pulled up. That's okay. We're rolling with it. Gonna get the most of it up. And we'll let that dry a little bit. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and fill in this. Just day 31 is Happy Halloween. And we are damp, but that's okay. I wonder if... I was going to outline it with this, but I'm afraid since it's damp, it's going to scrape it off. So let's see what else we have to use. Let us see here in our box of markery goodies. Let's see what we have. Let's try this. Okay. Ultimately, I'd like for my paint to completely dry, but we're just going with this. And again, drawing is not my strong suit, which is why I kind of abandoned Inktober. I hope my head's not up in the way, you guys. Now I got to decide if I want to come in with a little bit of paint and fill in these white spots where my paper peeled off, or if I want to just kind of keep going with it. I think, given what I want to do, I'm gonna come in with my brush, my paint, kind of fill this in a little bit. Not so much worried about this area over here, but I don't want big white spots throughout our pumpkin. Okay. Now, oh, another thing that they did was they kind of just went around the outline of the splatter, which they had a better splatter. My paint wasn't as thin as theirs. We're working with it though, we're learning. Doing our thing. Making it work with what we got. I'm concentrating, so you get a little bit of quiet time watching me doodle and draw. Got a little bit of a shaky hand going on here. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to get all these splatters, but I'll get some of the bigger ones. Probably should start it over here, but you know, sometimes we do weird things like that. I'll just go this route with it. Neighbors are out billy bopping around. You can hear them. Hopefully they'll be on their best behavior and keep it YouTube friendly. And for the most part they do. Okay. I think we're good with the black outline. I want to go in with the white and see if we can. I don't think it's gonna, oh, it is gonna maybe let me add a little bit of highlight. You never know working with white gel pens, you know, what they allow you to do. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Like, it don't want to work up here, but that's okay. So, that's what we got. Cutesy little jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. And we're gonna, because my handwriting is horrible. There we go. Happy Halloween. And happy, the ending of Arty Fartober. Thanks for joining me on this little venture. It's been fun. I am glad it's over though. November is coming up next, and I'm doing a collage lab. I'll post a video about it kind of in preparation, and we'll see, kind of get ready for it. I'll tell you all about it with the links and all that good stuff. So that should be posted around here soon. Not sure when, but anyways, thanks for joining me. I think we're pretty dry to where we can, you know, call it done. A full month of creating in the books. Arty Fartober 2023. Hashtag Arty Fartober 23. Let me mark this off. Happy Halloween. We have completed the challenge. Thanks for joining me, following along as I played around this month. It's been a lot of fun. So I will close this up. Happy Halloween to everybody, and let's get ready for November. Bye for now.